goals. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They run a draw here on second down. Despite a little power on the move, still tackled shy of the 20. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Dart. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Take it at the 37. Fighting his way through contact. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. They come up here now, 1st down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. You talk about this Giant defense. Well, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of the first as that leads to 4th down. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Shot here on the ground. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action now. Dart. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Throwing, Dart.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
That's good for the Giants. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On play action, here's Dart. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw now, Dart. That ball caught by Slayton.
Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, his 1st touchdown on the year.
And the Giants go up by 2 touchdowns.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go. He'll start with a give to Taylor.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Richardson looking to throw. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
But that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Richardson looking to throw this. That's to his tight end, Tyler Warren.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 43. A good pick up there of 20 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on. They'll run the toss here with Taylor.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hot 70, hot 70. Ready.
Now it's Richardson.
Rolling to his left.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they'll wind up getting this with all the way down inside the 20. That was was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Over the middle, pass caught by Warren. 2nd down and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 13-yard line.
And he takes this one in for the Colts touchdown.
Anthony Richardson
hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Colts are back within a score.
So they're down in the red zone. They opt to utilize his legs instead of the arm. It works out pretty well.
I like what they were thinking there, because in most situations now, defense is accounting for all the other runners on the field and, of course, for pass plays. But the quarterback position, oftentimes it is unaccounted for. Offense coordinator felt it, dialed it right up.
Inside the red zone, is this something teams should maybe, depending on the quarterback, do more often?
Definitely. If you've got a quarterback who can actually move it with his legs, that's an extra option and an extra weapon for you. I think they should utilize it more often.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart, pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
2nd and 10.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing his dart. That's complete to Jalen Hyatt.
And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another 1st down at the Colts 36. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Now Dart.
Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Dart.
And this is caught on the sideline. But no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it, but was not in bounds. Incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Field goal unit and Joey Sly now.
From the right hash, this from 44 yards out.
Sly able to put this one through.
And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So they get the 3. It was 4th and 1, and I think you were doing what I was doing. I was looking down at the sideline. I'm not sure the offensive unit wanted the 3. They wanted to go for it.
But when have we ever seen a unit that didn't want to go for it in that situation, right? Sometimes it's just way more important to have the points on the board than to worry about any type of a gamble.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. He finds his rookie wideout from Tennessee. He's still on his feet.
Touchdown, Indianapolis! a great play there. 74 yards. And the Colts get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Point after here coming up. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
17. Colts 14. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. 62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Open man, that's Malik Neighbors.
Well, the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw his dart. And that is incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why.
Second and 10.
Back to throw again.
He's to the 15.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Jalen Hyatt
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. A final shot before the half. Richardson.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Rigoberto Sanchez.
Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
They go play action with Dart. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And this will be a Giants first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the third quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just this series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, worthy adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball. Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just got to find a way to tackle someone.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. They'll set up a throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 41. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
70.
Quick throw completed by Richardson. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
79 Broncos.
Richardson out of the shotgun. Forced out to his left. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Giants are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Intercepted. The Giants take over.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys are...
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in, touchdown, New York. Cam Scalaboo, the second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. offense at the line and set to go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get on gear.
They turn to Taylor on 4th. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Here we go. 70 range. 70, 18.
Richardson working from the gun.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Richardson to throw. And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now Richardson.
To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Slot man moves right.
Ready?
Off play action. Richardson.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go!
Richardson. He'll drop this down to Taylor.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
Ready, go!
And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
This 2nd and 4.
19, 18, 19 tight, 19 tight.
After running it, now Richardson will throw it.
Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Tyler Warren, a 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
31. Colts 21. Rigoberto Sanchez.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Powering his way forward. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation.
And this will be caught at the 30. A big play there for the Giants. 41 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut.
Down at the 25.
Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
He has a 1st down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
At the 10-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Here's Dart.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Mekhi Blackman's got it.
And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
Ready,
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Captain 11, Captain 11.
Richardson looking to throw. Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Giants are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And this one too low.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
And this is the worry because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And taken right on the 30. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. A short one there, caught by Warren. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw this. To the left side, he's got Warren, the tight end. With the crowd here at MetLife Stadium in full roar. 3rd down. Now Richardson back to throw it.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see them go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
Boy, hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming. 4th and 3. 4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson.
Eluding the pressure right.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19.
From the shotgun, Richardson. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Richardson. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
19, let's go. 70 Lions, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now Richardson. That is caught.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
This is 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
1st down, Colts.
Here's Richardson. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Pass caught right side by Taylor.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Come on, set,
Richardson to throw it.
Touchdown! Tyler Warren with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Colts have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check out.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
19, Tiger, 19, Panther Street, Panther Street. Go.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
And he is going to have a New York first down, and the Giants are going to win the football game.
A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And the Giants will kneel it here out of the victory formation.
A couple more minutes, and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different. But ultimately, time runs out on the comeback, so it falls short. And they hold on to win this by just 1 possession.
Not the fourth quarter they wanted, but they did earn the win, and they'll be happy about that, and they should be. Now they're going to go back to practice, see what they can do to prevent a future lead from slipping away like this one was.